Greetings and salutations everyone, I'm Ekamac, this is Let's Play Limbus Company. We have a new update and unfortunately I'm having a bit of trouble with my computer as of late because something has been eating up room on my C drive. I had to look and I finally tracked down what it is. Damn it, it's this game and Nikkei, so apparently gacha games really like to just cram your hard drive with all sorts of information that you don't need. It's quite annoying. I'll have to figure out how I'm going to deal with this sooner or later, but for now, the content is fresh. Let's try and get the early clicks bonuses, right? Sweepers are kind of interesting because they were a pretty important identity page. Key page is the term they used. They were an important key page for the late game in Library of Ruina, mainly because when you got to the long and involved boss fights, you needed sustain, and the best sources of sustain came from the sweepers. But that said, sweepers aren't exactly good for identities, so people have been back and forth about whether we'd be getting any. We found out recently that we're going to be getting some weird knockoff rabbit pack. They mentioned having relation to the rabbits, but not that deep a relation, so maybe Uptie Stories will tell us about it. Don't expect story progress, I'm probably going to look at what identities we can pick up. I really wish that there was an event Ego though. Ego makes farming so much more palpable.
좀 일찍 나가는 편이 낫더군. P사에서 시불에 대던 브리핑은 낮부터 시작하거든. 이미 귀에 처박을 대로 처박았지만 그래도 들어두려는 편이지. 죽은 이들이 남긴 정보는 도움이 돼. 혈기를 접을 때든 살아서 도망칠 때든.
Alright, so let's see. We have what we expect in rewards. Resources for making everyone stronger, a few banner things for visual effects, but I want to see what numbers they have for the Mal branch Heishou pack. So then, Slash Resistant, Blunt Fatal. Blunt Fatal is pretty good because I don't think sweepers would be relying on that. Okay, so Skill 1, Blink Step. If the unit speed is faster than the target by 3 or more, gain 1 coin power. So we're starting with 3 plus 3, that's 10, so it's not the usual scale of power here. Gain plus 1 coin power for being faster than the target by 3 or more, so that becomes 12. If the target has 4 rupture, gain coin power, so that becomes 14. So, that's pretty impressive. Inflict 1 rupture. Inflict another rupture, and at 10 speed, reuse the coin once per skill. Ooh. Perforating Kill. If this unit's speed is faster than the target by 3 or more, gain coin power. If they have rupture, gain another coin power. If the attack is unopposed, inflict 1 rupture count. Inflict plus 1 rupture count on hit. So this is this is actually a very stable rupture count identity here. Anyway, 4 plus 6, that's 10, 16. It's pretty normal by skill 2 standards, but it does have a pretty low base skill. Decent offense level though. And then her skill 3, Cursory Butcher Blade. If unit speed is faster than the target, deal speed difference more damage. To a maximum of 50, if we're faster than the target, gain coin power based on the speed difference, plus 1 for every 2 speed difference. If target has 15 plus rupture, gain coin power. On use, gain Strider Mal. Gain 5 haste next turn, reduced by 1 at turn end. So she's going to be rolling a 9 bare minimum. Wow, high speed Utis. Let's just run numbers. 17, which is the default. Gain 2 coin power. 23, If target is 15 rupture, which, let's be fair, pretty hard to reach, +1, so that's a 26 power skill. On unopposed attack, inflict 2 rupture count, so slightly below the standard numbers unfortunately. On hit, inflict rupture, rupture and rupture. Inflict Deathrite Haste. When getting rupture triggered by getting hit by an attack, lose 1 stack, gain 1 rupture count. Oh! So this stabilizes the rupture on what it is. At 0 stacks, take gluttony damage equal to rupture potency, then the effect expires. Cannot receive additional stacks while it's active. 1, 2, 1, 2, and then maybe a third hit? We'd have to test to find out, but this looks very nice. Although it would be probably nicer if we had more rupture count. But the +2 means that any rupture on the target is going to stabilize, but only on unopposed attacks. Defense, partial Heishou mutation. Clashable counter, I hate these. On use, gain 3 Strider, Mao. So high speed to Utus. And given that we have the whole coin speed difference, that means it's basically giving her... Yeah, unless it's a very fast target, she's basically getting a guaranteed coin power conditional just from using her defense skill. That's actually fantastic. If this unit's speed is faster than the target, gain base power based on the difference. So it rolls a 13, but it can roll a 15. That's just... Okay, by clashable counter standards that's pretty nice, but I prefer evades. Her passives, 3 Own Gluttony. If we have Strider Mao and the target has Deathrite Haste, deal 5% more damage for every Strider Mao. She's already going to be... Gain 3 Strider Mao. This is basically increase the damage of her skill 3. It's kind of boring if I'm honest. Unless we manage to get this coin reuse off. At 10 plus speed, reuse the coin. She cannot get 10 plus speed unless she gets Strider Mao. So you have... Basically, I think if you see her skill 3 coming up, you use the defensive skill. And then you've got 4, 5... So 4 is the one that can't reach it. 4, 5, 6, 7. There's a 1 in 4 chance she won't be able to get the coin reuse. I'm trying to remember if Utus actually has any ego that give her a speed boost. But anyway, one ally with the fastest speed deals more damage when attacking targets with rupture. And gain haste next turn. Is that from hitting the targets with the rupture, or is that just from getting the gluttony resonance? It's confusing. But hey, haste is cool. Actually, let's go check out Utus. No haste. Inflicts bind, but no haste. No haste. No haste. Inflicts bind, but no haste. That's a weird corrosion effect. Gain 1 damage up to the affinity with the highest resonance count. She'd have to be multi-slotting to actually get use out of that. Now here's where she can get some haste. Unfortunately, it has absolutely no synergy. Well, no, that's not quite true. It sort of has synergy. It has synergy in that it gives out haste and dimensional rift, which is cool. But the thing is, I don't see her charge Gain haste for hitting people with Dimension Shredder, but it's not going to be easy to afford. It is rupture based, but eh. And then this doesn't give any haste. So basically she's going to be counting on Dimension Shredder to give her that tiny bit extra over the top. The other identity... Apparently there must have been a bug discovered because they need to fix it. Okay, what is it in announcements? We have the Nocturnal Sweeping Extraction, the Honglu Extraction.
시불에 대한 브리핑은 낮부터 시작하거든. 이미 귀에 처박을 대로 처박았지만
Update, Compensation, Lunacy, etc., etc.
죽은 이들이 남긴 정보는 도움이 돼. 혈기를 접을 때든.
Okay, now let's see what Ryoshu has from this. Blink Step. If this unit's speed is faster than the target by 3 or more, gain coin power. If the target has rupture, gain coin power. So she rolls an 11, then 13, then 15. So that's pretty impressive. She gains 1 rupture count on Clash Win. If the target has rupture, it won't fall off on the first hit, but it will risk falling off on the second hit. On hit, at 10 plus speed, reuse coin once per skill. And it'll maintain stability with that rupture count there, but she still needs her target to have some rupture, and she also needs to win clashes. And the thing is, clash winning can actually be a little bit unreliable with enemies being staggered, or in mob fights where speed varies so much, and you can end up pointed at people that are staggered. Anyway, skill 2. As written, 4 plus 6, so basically the same thing that Utas had. If faster than target, deals speed difference, more damage. Speed difference times rupture potency, more damage to 50%. If we're faster than 3 or more, coin power plus 1. If the target is rupture, coin power plus 1. Gain haste next turn, but only once per turn. Alright. So for our coin power, we start off with 16. Add the plus 2 to the 2 coins, that becomes 8. So it becomes 20, I'd say 20. On Clash Win, inflict 1 rupture count. On hit, inflict rupture. 10 plus speed, 1 rupture count. So almost stable. I think that's the best way to put this identity. She's almost stable on rupture count, but she wants there to be a certain amount of rupture already on the target to really maintain it properly, because the 0-0 rule will keep kicking in, forcing her rupture down to 0 or 1. At least she's not reusing this coin. And her skill 3, I'll gut you with a cursed engraved blade. If this unit's speed is faster than the target, deals speed difference more damage. Well, speed difference by rupture more damage. If this unit's speed is faster than the target, gain coin power based on speed difference. Plus 1 coin power for every speed difference, to a maximum of 2. If the target is 15 rupture, coin power plus 1. Gain 3 Strider Mao. And on Clash Win, inflict 2 rupture count. Okay, so let's break that down. 12, 17. Standard. 2 coin power, 3 coin power, so that becomes 7. 21, 26, I'd say. So inflict 1 rupture count and Deathrite haste. Inflict a rupture, inflict 3 rupture, at 10 plus speed, and reuse the coin and inflict Deathrite haste on that reuse. The thing is that because of Deathrite Haste's plus 1 rupture, Oh, wait. Deathrite Haste only works if you have 10 plus speed, so other identities might end up ruining it. Sort of. They won't trigger the Deathrite Haste, but they also won't, they will deplete some of the rupture count, so I guess it's not that bad. On the upside, she does have her own source of haste, so she can actually guarantee getting over the 10 plus speed requirement. At 10 plus speed, deal more damage, inflict rupture, reuse the coin, deathrite haste, and then defense. 5 plus 8, so 13, clashball counter, gain 3 stride a mile. If this unit's speed is faster than the target, gain base power. Turn end, gain 5 haste, then reduced by 1. Okay. Base power based on the speed difference. To a maximum of 2. So 7 plus 8. That's 15. So yeah, if she does have the high speed, which needs to be 4, so that'll be just from using stride a mile. Oh, plus a rupture count on hit. Nice. Yeah, the enemy would have to be going very fast to not get this effect off when you've got Strider. Okay, 3 Gluttony earned. If this unit has Strider, deal 5% more damage. If target has Deathrite, deal 5% more damage. Not impressive numbers, but I guess they're playing it safe. One ally with the fastest speed gains more haste next turn. Rolling my eyes at that one. Alright, since I have been doing some work, I do have some extractions I can use. And I do want them for the event currency, so I won't use all of them. We need to save up for event. We need to save up for Walpurgis.
아직 정해진 시기가 되지 않았으니 이 고탑 정도는 끝까지 태워도 되겠지.
Well, there we go. Now we can deconstruct this identity. Oh, there's a 1% chance of getting a Ricardo. And a 1% chance of getting Ryoshu. I don't care about Ricardo, but yeah. Whatever. Like I said, whatever. Apparently, he won't be in the standard lottery after this, but we will be able to use Ideality to pick him up if we want. Anyway, Let's look at her when she's pretty low. So, if target has 6 plus rupture, coin power plus 1. She has no extra rupture count infliction, so this might as well not exist. She is rolling a 10. If unit speed is faster, deal speed difference times rupture potency on the target. If the unit has rupture, coin power plus 1. Inflict a rupture and deal more damage at 10 plus speed. I mean, not bad. 6 plus 6. 12, 15. It's not bad for something pretty low level. And her clashable counter does inflict rupture count, so it could stabilize something. Anyway, up-tie it. Her speed goes from 3 to 6 to 3 to 7. Blink step goes down to 4 rupture, which isn't really capable with her, but still plausible. Clash win, inflict +1 rupture count. Inflict rupture, inflict +1 rupture count. At 10 plus speed, reuse the coin. As written, if target has 4+ rupture, gain coin power. Gain 2 haste next turn, once per turn. Inflict rupture count, and then inflict rupture. 10+ speed, inflict a rupture count. You're really going to have to use their first turn to get Strider Mal going. Interesting. Her passive doesn't have anything about the death right yet. Presumably because she can't inflict it herself. So that kind of makes sense. But if we up-tie her again, she goes from 3 to 7 to 4 to 7. She gains her skill 3. 5 plus 3, so that's 14. That's actually weaker than her skill 2, go figure. If we're faster than the target by 2 or more, coin power plus 1. Okay, that's more handy. So that's a 12, that's a 17, so just barely stronger, but only at max coin roll, max SP, etc. On use, gain 3 Strider Mal, inflict 2 rupture count, inflict a rupture count and a death right haste, inflict 1 rupture, inflict at 10+ speed, deal more damage, inflict 3 rupture, at 10+ speed, reuse the coin once, per skill. Raise her base power so she rolls an 11. Raise her base power so she rolls 16. Right, it would have been rolling 15 until now, so no, this is actually stronger. Did I get numbers wrong when I was counting them up? 9 plus 5. Yeah. Wait, no. 9 plus 5 is 14. This would have rolled a 15, so yeah, I'm getting the numbers still wrong. But hey, speed bonus, not bad. And her support passive. The ally with the fastest speed gains 2 haste next turn.
믿던 짐승에게 목을 물어 뜯긴 느낌은 어떻지? 천천히 말해봐라. 고치지 않을 테니.
Oh, if you don't want to watch the Uptie story, then I need to make sure to put down timestamps in the description and in the video right now. I'm probably going to spoil things for myself, sorry. This is why I usually save it for when I'm doing for when I'm some distance into the event. SHH. I doubt you're telling me to shush. Haven't I told you that your contractions are causing communication difficulties? I meant to see secret hand over here. The child sighed deeply, frustrated at the other's lack of comprehension, and tossed a small piece of dry bamboo scroll at them. There was something scrawled on the scroll with a brush. Our next assignment, I see. Summarize it for me, though I doubt it's anything more than another mindless slaughter. What's that? Perhaps the child's behaviour was already infamous among them. The other beast of this Heishou pack has never met this child before, but they don't seem at all surprised by this child's apparent extra-mission obsession with finding entertainment in assassinations. In fact, they appear rather fascinated as the child continues to draw something in her own bamboo scroll. None of your business. The Heishou goes back to reading the mission scroll without question, a silent accord. While the other one reads and summarizes the mission scroll, let's see what this child is writing. How unbelievably dull. It is somehow more entertaining to write a record about myself. No one will be reading this art, but one day perhaps my future self shall read it to look back and reminisce. Let's describe the stage. I am surrounded by a mountain of bodies, everything around me marred and gory, scarred by cuts, drowning in guts. Heh, that rhymes. Huh? Nothing. I should make a record of this before my memories go faint. Yes, suddenly one moment I had become a beast. I'm certain there were moments lost to the fog that could have become radiant masterpieces, yet all have been burned away to my chagrin. I have memories of having served a lord once. It was not like this. Maybe. I don't care for my current lord anyway. Well, like always, the only change is the hand that holds the leash. Only follow the tug of the leash, cut down whomever, whatever lies in the path. That was today, and, well, that mission scroll won't have anything new. My only joy scavenged from the ephemeral moments of a blossom, no more. Ah yes, I remember testing my strength against a difficult beast of the Heishou as well. There are 11 more branches to Heishou packs other than us the hares, after all. Perhaps my present lord was in a conflict with another. Not that I'm complaining, I'd love for the lord to keep making new enemies like a little bitch. At least that will bring me a scintilla of joy. I wonder, what if my current lord feuds with my former lord? It would make for a tired old cliché, but experiencing it firsthand could also... Hey! You're intent on ruining my fun tonight. This better be important. The child glared at the other beast, as though she was ready to stab them with her brush, but... They only returned her a cold glare, wagging the mission scroll in her face. Time to hop on to our next job, that's all. The child wished to record a scene of her fights, perhaps. As beasts of the Heishou pack have no need for unnecessary recollections, memories can wither away at any moment. But having the time to write anything at all was a luxury these missions could not provide. Beasts of the Heishou pack are here! They sent the Mao branch? But maybe we can get a first-hand account this time. Oh-ho! Her eyes widened slightly, becoming oval-shaped. Then her lips curled upward, noticing something that caught her interest. You're wearing a nice fabric. Have I seen it somewhere before? Wait, you're... Me, I'm Ryo. Get your shit together. We're hares. We don't ask each other questions. We do not know where we each reside. But once called to a mission, we gather and become a husk of hares. Together, we complete the mission and scatter once again. Damn it, if I only still had Heishou packs of my own. I shouldn't have made that stupid bet. I shouldn't have wagered my own beasts. The Mao branch was mine! Aha! The child lets out a brief cry of what sounded like joy, realizing what it was that has been tickling her mind this whole time. I remember now from a passing memory. So maybe this one's one of my past lords. This cliché is playing it a bit too safe. Well, wait, if we know each other... No, she doesn't. The target crawled toward the child, about to plead at her feet, but the other beasts stepped in. They knew that this child wasn't stupid enough to jeopardize this mission, but the Heishou still has a line they mustn't cross. We don't need to know, nor should we know, who you are. We are but beasts, our fur black as midnight. We do not remember the faces of those who must be forgotten. Ah, yes, of course. Surprisingly, the child does not appear to be upset by this sudden interjection. In fact, she appears rather content by this turn of events. Yes, so that's what it's been building up to. We splatter before we scatter. She could see it already, this cliched scene rising to its climax with a one-liner for her to finish off the scene. Never should have trusted a beast that is black of fur, right? And that is why she laughs with such joy. Alright, 30 minutes in, huh? And to get that final uptie, this gives us the speed conditional on her skill 1, her skill 2, plus a rupture infliction on her skill 2. At the moment that's not there. Increase the damage for the speed conditional. Increase coin power for her skill 3. So that's where it becomes 17. If this unit's speed is faster than the target, gain coin power based on speed difference. to a maximum of 2, and if the target is 15 plus rupture, coin power plus 1. Gain Strider. On reuse, inflict death haste. So it has the reuse, but not the death rate. And this gives her the increase to power on her clashable counter. And the death rate haste to her passive.
좀 일찍 나가는 편이 낫더군.
Oh right, I have a takeoff module.
브리핑은 낮부터
Well, too late now.
이미 귀에 초박을 때로 쳐박았지만 그래도 들어두려는 편이지. 죽은 이들.
So, just to give us something to look at for a second. Let's beat up some rats.
의뢰로군. 해오던 대로 방송을 켜겠다.
After that, I'll power level her so we can use her in the current interceptions. Oh, that's an interesting identity, isn't it?
딱
가치 없군. 죽어라. 흑수묘, 빈박질 춤터. 가치 없군. 가치 없군.
Yeah, this is supposed to be level 1, and yet there's a very clear not meant to be dealing with this sort of power this early on. Oh, on use. So she can't actually gain the speed. She can't actually gain it because a lot of these people aren't using attacks.
딱
가치 없군. 죽어라.
Hey, 10 speed. She gets the coin reuse. Not that he's going to last long enough for it to actually go off.
빈박질 춤. 가치 없군. 죽어라.
Yeah, these aren't exactly good places to show off skill animations because they're just so fragile, but it gives us something to look at the end.
생동감이 살아있는 좋은 공간이 됐군. 다음 먹잇감도 이런 식이었으면 좋겠어.
So yeah, next time we actually start the plot. So until then guys, take care. I'll see you all around.
알사의 토끼와 비교하는 건 귀가 어두운 무지렁이들이나 하는 짓이지. 뿌리는 같을지 몰라도 그들과 우리는 뜨거운 풀부터가 다르다.